Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be reviewing Big City Greens Season 3 Episode 15, Pizza Deliverance. And the first thing I actually want to talk about is that I haven't done a video for about a week or so, and it's because I think I mentioned this before. Like, I'm preparing for a big exam that's going to be coming up, and also I've been going over other the different shows I'm considering reviewing. And like I mentioned before, Hamster and Gretel, I kind of went to that show a bit, of course, like not on this channel yet, but I've kind of been on the sidelines, kind of been focusing on that. Also finishing up Miraculously Bug and Cat Noir Season 5. Of course, I'm not reviewing that show on this channel, so I'm not going to be talking about it, but I have been finishing that up. I think I'm also doing like a rewatch of Season 5, I think. I'm still considering that. But anyway, so I've been doing that, and with Hamster and Gretel, of which I said, it's kind of intriguing me a bit. And I saw like some promo for like the new episode, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay. But the end of the new episode, again, spoilers for Hamster and Gretel. Spoilers for Hamster and Gretel, the show. I forgot the episode title, so just spoilers in general. If you don't want any spoilers, click off now. I'm gonna be talking about something. Okay, spoilers. Click off. Good. All right. I forgot the episode title, but I think it's supposed to be like in the second half of season 1, I believe. Gretel, the superhero, basically gets a new power. Basically her power is that she can taste what other people are tasting. So when someone like takes a bite of pizza, Gretel can taste the pizza. And so if someone like if someone's like eating like I don't know I'm trying to think of something that someone like won't like, but I know like if I go to something, I know some people might like it. But I'm just gonna say something: turtle soup, I guess. Let's just say Gretel doesn't like turtle soup and she tastes it. Oh, that's disgusting. But I just think that's just such a weird power. The whole episode, the crux of it is, let's see if Gretel and Bailey, since they're back to being friends again, basically. Since now Bailey knows that Gretel it is a superhero. Gretel. She needs a better superhero name. How do people not figure this out yet? But whatever. It's part of the joke. And they're like, oh, since I know, I can help you achieve a new superpower. And Kevin's obviously telling them, okay, be careful, because he's a protective older brother. And they're just trying to do different things to see, oh, what other superpowers you can get. Okay, something do with ice. Nothing. Teleportation. No, that doesn't work. But at the very end, it kind of came out of nowhere where she can taste something funny, and he's like, and this guy was like, what was he eating? Like a sausage or something? I forgot. I forget. But I just think that just came out of nowhere, and that was just a weird superpower. I kind of hope it's not going to be a recurring thing, but it's a new power, so there probably is going to be coming back. But I don't want to say it's a big turnoff for me. Because I said, like, I want to have 6 main shows I want to be reviewing. Obviously not to review at the same time, I mentioned this before, but I like to have 6 main shows in general. And I thought Hamster and Gretel was going to be one of the slots. But now with this new power, it came out of nowhere at the very end, but also, 2, I just don't like it too much. In the comments below, do you like that for Gretel's superpower, that she can taste what other people are tasting? Is that a common superpower for kids? I think I've heard of it before, but I don't know. It's just not appealing to me. I don't know. Again, not a big turnoff for me of the show. I'm so intrigued by it, but I'm less intrigued because I'm like, are we going to be seeing the superpower a lot? Am I making too much of a big hoopla over nothing? I don't know. But yeah, so I've been kind of, off on this channel for a week, and also I tried to give the Miraculously Bug and Cat Noir trailer another go of reacting, and it did not work. Copyright, no copyright strike, thank goodness, but your copyright claim, so I had to get rid of it. So and you know something, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm honest with the channel, that because the first reaction that I did, attempted to do for Miraculous Ladybug movie trailer, it was a teaser trailer. And since it came out with a full trailer, it was okay. This is gonna be a chance for me to react to it, so I can give like a review, and then hopefully do like like a big review for the movie when it finally comes out. I was getting excited again, but because it was the same thing, it was a copyright claim again, but instead of a teaser, it happened to the teaser trailer and to the main trailer also. I kind of got discouraged a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit discouraged, so I kind of wanted to take a break and I guess focus on my studying a little bit and rewatch Hamster and Gretel, see if it's actually worth it to come back to the show. And again, like the new powers, like I guess they're doing this now, and also going back to Netflix, and I was finishing up Ned's declassified guide for middle school. I was finishing up that show. I wish season 3 was on Netflix, but I guess that's on Paramount. I think Paramount Plus, because Nickelodeon stuff is part of Paramount, but it's the season 1, season 2 is still on Netflix. I'm also thinking of starting up Zoe 101. And again, I'm not sure how many seasons of Zoe 101 are there, but on Netflix there's only season 1 and season 2. So season 3 and onward, I'm not sure. I guess they're on Paramount Plus, I guess, also. So I just wanted to do this intro, just kind of like to catch up. Oh, also, thank you so much to my 189th subscriber. I really appreciate you so much. I know I haven't, been on the channel for a week. Oh, except for community posts. I try to be, if I'm not active with videos or mini reviews or anything like that, I try to be active with my community posts, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I did a community post of the monthly update for July, and I also did 2 community posts about the 7-Eleven day, and I saw there were 2 thumbs up, and honestly one of the thumbs up was me because I think it's good. But there was another person who gave a thumbs up, so now there's 2 for each post, and so that's pretty cool that when you guys checked it out. That was nice, thank you. So hopefully you guys got your the free Slurpee for 7-Eleven, because I actually haven't gone to that for years, and it was nice to kind of get back to it. And again, it's like a once a year type of thing, and I think it's when I went there, I think the people there said that it's 24 hours, but there was one time, I think it was like the last time I went, did they like close around 7 o'clock or something? I don't know, I'm not sure what happened. I think it was pre-COVID or something, but anyway. So I try to be active on my community posts if I'm not active on the channel, because like to be active in some way, it's nice. And so this is just like my intro to kind of catch y'all up to speed of what I've been doing. And alright. So without any further ado, let's get on with the review of Big City Greens season 3 episode 15, and this is the first half, and it's called Pizza Deliverance. And obviously there's a clip right here, the country cannibal catastrophe. But the second half is called The Horse Girl. There's no clip for it, unfortunately. And I'm gonna try to do reviews for like the rest of the week. I'm hoping to do, let's see, today's Thursday. So do episode 15 today, do episode 16 tomorrow, Friday, do episode 17 on Saturday. There's going to be something big happening, and again, I can't go into any details, but there's going to be something big happening of where I live. So it's going to be taking like so much of my day. So before that, whatever's gonna be happening. I'm sorry, I'm acting all discreet and mysterious. I'm sorry about that. But before that happens, I'm hoping to get one of the episodes out of the way. Hopefully, get episode 17 done before that starts, and I probably need to wake up earlier than I usually do to do that, and then do episode 18 when it concludes, so like around midnight and stuff. So I can get 2 episodes done. So I can do episode 19. You see, I'm kind of like rethinking like the whole my plan. So, episode 15 today, episode 16 Friday, episode 17 Saturday. Hopefully I can do episode 18. Or maybe I'll just do episode 18 on Sunday, because if I do episode 18 on Saturday and do episode 19 Sunday, I don't want to end on an odd number, because I'm not sure if I can do 2 days in a row of well, maybe I can do episode 19. Well, actually, no. You see, I'm kind of rethinking it in my head. I was going to say episode 20 is going to be like a full episode clip, so maybe I could do it like a straight shot. But if I'm also going to do episode 19 that same day, that's going to be one video that has a clip and another video that doesn't. So I'm kind of rethinking that. But anyway, so that's kind of my plan for now, as dysfunctional as it sounds. Let's, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. Before I delay it any longer. So we have the Country Cannibal Catastrophe, obviously a horror movie, and of course, we have the tropes, and it's the dumb muscular guy, and the classic the girl with the big hair, and she doesn't know what to do with the sparkly eyes and eyelashes. And she's like, are we gonna be safe? And he's like, of course, farmers never come to a barn. Oh, you dum-dums. And of course, it's like the cannibals and stuff. I don't like this. I understand comforting your friend, and I understand, like, if you have a movie night and you have a couch, or you're surrounded like on like a big table, and like you're kind of cuddling. Maybe you have a blanket. That's totally fine. But he's sitting on her lap. I mean, couldn't he pulled up another chair, and they're just like hugging each other with like arms and stuff, not like kind of holding. I don't know. Just with like the sizes, it just kind of feels. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I do like her glasses though. Like how it's kind of like foggy. Like it shows like it's like glass. It's not just like, oh, like you get to see the eyes, and it's completely see through, which some glasses are, but just like mine, like how I'm cleaning mine now, sometimes it can get foggy. So I like that attention to detail with glasses. I really appreciate that. Yeah. But okay. So we have these different characters. I like her ponytail, and this character with the ripped jeans. That's pretty cool. And I like what's her name? Tina. I like her. I like her purple hair, and the yellow shirt, and her was it supposed to be like red? I think it's supposed to be kind of like chalk red. I'm not sure. It's like chalk or brick red. It's like this kind of red right here. It's kind of matching that a bit. Not all the way, but a bit. And I kind of like that. The purple lips, it's like a good contrast with like the different shades of yellow shirt and the black pants. I like it. Yeah, the green hat, it's matching. And I like her voice. I like Tina. Hopefully, I don't spoil anything, but then in the episode, hopefully she'll be okay. I want her to return. And then she's like, oh, y'all. And she's kind of like from the South. Like, she has like that type of voice. Like, y'all are getting so scared of the movie. Like, that's so cliche. Obviously, that makeup is just cake frosting. Like, they're not even trying. But, of course, it's an old-fashioned movie. And, of course, it's like, oh, Tina, you have no emotions. and, of course, they're running around. And you have the grandma. So, okay, this is what it's setting up. And, like, red hair Nancy. But the hat, is representing Tilly, the big muscular guy, the baby. And you have this guy. He's the pizza guy. And I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have done that accent. I don't know. Like, it just came out. It was kind of like natural. Just, there you go. But it just sounds so weird. But he's like, what are you kids just like sitting around for? He's, oh, come on, boss. Like, oh, it's been no deliveries. So, like, this is what this kid said. Like, it's been slow. There's been no deliveries. And he just chucks his phone. Like, don't do that, dude. Like, no. I don't like that. He's like, well, we got one now. And the deliveries to the country. And, of course, it's the Green family. Of course, that's where we're assuming. Obviously, there's been more country families have been introduced. For all we know, it could be Patty and Patty Steiner just ordering a pizza from... what's this restaurant called? Mamaroni's? So it could just be her, but of course the Green family's our main character, so it's obviously going to be them, as we assume. But he's like, yeah, it's a country, and of course it's like, no, we're not doing it because we're scared. I'm like, okay, good luck losing jobs. Of course they don't, because Tina's like, I'm gonna do it, and of course this guy, this lanky dude, he's like, are you insane, Tina? I like this pizza box. I actually kind of like how it has like a cursive feel to it, and I like the what do you call it? Those extra detail in the Z's and how it's slanted. And I like the pizza. And I also like how in pizza places when you deliver, it has this I'm not sure what it's called, but to secure the pizza. They didn't have to do that, but I really like that attention to detail. And she's like, okay, you guys are insane, not getting like a huge tip because she's in big city. That Mamarone's Pizza is in big city, and she just has to drive all the way to the country, and that's a day trip. So there's a day trip there and a day trip back. So it will be nighttime. Like I'm not sure like how long. Like 11 o'clock midnight maybe. When she will come back. And so she goes in the car, and of course they're like, "Oh, Tina will be missed." He even has his hat down, and of course, oh wait, hold on, wait, Shmoobahub. I thought it was gonna be a play on like Uber, since they did with Swift. It was basically like Lyft, but I'm not sure what this is supposed to mean. Like Shubu Bahub, is this supposed to be like a different language type of thing? And I'm just not getting it. And it comes below. Have you like heard this, or is this like similar to something else? I don't know. Because they track your order. Estimating arrival is 6:15, and of course this is Tina. Yeah, on this the little red dot, and Tina's holding it. Tilly's holding it, and it's cool that we see the Green family back at the country. For us, we haven't seen them in a while. And then we have Nancy upstairs, and it's like, oh, y'all getting so crazy about this Mamaronis. And Bill's like, yeah, because there's no pizza place that's in the country that's good as Mamaronis. And I just want to play this right here. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, I messed up the volume. Okay, there you go. It is so refreshing to hear these characters' voices again. But I like how Remy is just getting so lost in it, and he's like, "Oh, the sweet buttery." This is how I feel about pizza, except for the pepperoni. I'm not allowed to have pepperoni or anything like that. But he's like, "Oh, like the sweet buttery crust. Oh, that beautiful sauce, the delicious pepperoni." And then Kirk's like, "Okay, calm down, buddy. You're getting lost in the sauce again." And Nancy basically said that I didn't like, but of course people are entitled to their own opinion. People said this about gas station sushi. I don't really care about this stuff, guys. You guys are getting crazy over nothing. Mama's Pizza is probably not like just as good as a pizza from a gas station, and just like the Greens, I'm like, Nancy, what? Oh my goodness! Look at Tilly. She is not pleased. I'm with the Green family. Nancy, you're crazy, and Cricket is like about to fight her, and I like how Tilly is like, oh, now I have two mamas in my life, Mamaronis and you, and she's like whispering to Alice, her grandma's like, and like the race is like closer than you might realize, and then Nancy's like, ooh, like sheesh, you guys are going insane. And I like how she said, okay, y'all do y'all. I like how she says, like, I have my opinion. I like gas station pizza. And you guys like Mamaronis the best. Okay, sure. I like how Cricket is, like, so upset. And Tilly with the soulless eyes. Like, oh my goodness. Look at Remy looking at her. Like, he's like, what in the heck, girl? Oh my goodness. And no one likes to see profile Tilly. And basically, Nancy's like, I'm gonna do some work outside on the farm. I like that. Nancy taking initiative. It wasn't Bill or Alice, berating her, saying, Nancy, you have to support the family. No, Nancy's like, I'm gonna go help out. I love that, and I like how Tilly's gonna help her out. Hooray, mother-daughter bonding. And how she's like, I'm gonna help you out, Mama. It will help me make my appetite even more. Like, it will be worth it. I like how Alice is like, "Where's the pizza?" And I just love the sun, with the country and how it's hitting the trees. I love that, and I love how Tina's like, "Oh, y'all is getting worked up over nothing." And I just want to play this for her.
Making this delivery. Pass on a giant tip. Couldn't be me, honey. All right, how much farther is this place? What? No reception?
Sorry, I don't want to play too much, but I like how she's like, I actually want to point something out. First thing I want to say is like, once again, I just love her voice. Tina. I'm not sure who the voice actress is, but I just love her voice. I love the sun and the country is reflecting off the seats of the car, and you have kind of like that yellow kind of, and how it's kind of like a sunset, and it's kind of be wearing us like what's to come. It's calm, it's serenity now, but it's gonna like go like the end is like coming. I love that. And and again, I love Tina's voice, and how she's like, "Oh, y'all, they're gonna miss up on a big tip," and I just want to point that out. She kind of breaks the fourth wall a little bit. She looks at the camera where she's like, "Oh, those guys in my workplace, and they miss up on the big tip," and then she looks at the camera and like, "Couldn't be me, honey." Especially with her hand, it's kind of like, "Hey, look at me," and she's like, "I'm brave and I'm doing this," and she's confident. And I didn't look at it. I didn't give like really a second glance at it at first, doing like on my first time watching, and I'm not sure like how long that was. Who knows? But I was like, "Oh, okay." But now I'm looking at it now. I'm like, big supernatural stuff has happened in Big City Greens, but I'm like, I do either two things. Either one, they were just making a fourth wall joke, and you're not supposed to think of it any more than that, and it just like it's like Tina's like, oh, telling the audience that she's brave and like is saying up of her like downfall. But you know what I'm else thinking? I think this is supposed to set up Tina and her hallucinations. Spoilers. She sees the Green family as basically like zombies and with this pasty skin. But when you see the Green family's trying to help her and trying to locate her, you see them as just yellow. Like they didn't change their faces or anything. Like they're generally just concerned for her, and she thinks that they're trying to eat her. So I'm wondering if this fourth wall. Again, I might be totally overthinking this out the wazoo, but I think this is the fourth wall break. Talking to the audience is supposed to significance like her. I don't want to say madness, but her kind of losing it a bit, because again, maybe this is just totally just a fourth wall joke, and that's all it was. But when Big City Greens do like fourth wall jokes, it like makes sense like within the episode, like how Cricket says like the people at home, the, they want entertainment, and Bill's like, what people at home? And Cricket's like, us, the people at this home. And that was a cool fourth wall break, but it's also within the story. And I like how Tilly's like, Cricket broke the fourth wall. And what are you talking about? Tilly pointed to the camera, but I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. Is this part Tilly's supernatural abilities along with communicating with animals? But no, it flips the camera and we see the actual wall. There's like naturally no camera until he's like, what, y'all don't number the walls? And I love that. But right here, it seems like Tina's just doing a fourth wall. But again, I might be just totally just overthinking this. But again, with this, along with Tina just hallucinating that the Greens have pasty skin and warts and sharp teeth and everything, well, in reality, they don't. And they're generally just trying to help her. Maybe she like crashes. I'm spoiling things, but she like crashes her car. Oh, we need to see that she's okay. And she sees like these monsters trying to track her down, like, and like the going through her car and stuff. And in reality, they're just trying to help her, and they just think they're scavengers basically and monsters. So I'm like, is this supposed to significant? Consuelo, what do you think? Again, I might be just overthinking this, but I like that. Me overthinking it. Not all the time, but sometimes it kind of, there's a big question mark. What do you guys think? Anyway. And there's no signal. And she's like, well, yeah, I'm not gonna. I came all the way here. I'm not giving up. And say, oh, pizza time, and then it's oh, there they are because they don't know it's a boy or girl. You know, like a delivery person, just a delivery person, and she just drives off. It's like, where'd you go? Oh, maybe they're lost. Oh, here they are. Like, oh, they dismissed the driveway. Yay! What? And again, we had the sunset setting, and now we have the green dashboard because if you saw before it was green, it's reflecting off of Tina's yellow shirt and the green cap. I love that, and we see like the mist around the cornfields. I love it. And so, oh man, it's so dark here. And, oh wait, hold on a second. I want to mention something. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect to get like a good view of this. Oh my goodness, look at this gremlin right here. I love how Tia's first reaction is like, what in the heck? Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. She's seen these pasty kind of green, not really green. It's kind of like the Incredible Hulk before he merges that really like dark green. It's kind of like this pasty type of green first. Now, oh my goodness. With these words and stuff, oh my goodness, Cricket looks like a monster. And like, but in reality, Cricket's just yellow. But this is what she sees. So, And she's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, was that person? Oh no, must be imagined things. Oh, but you see, and this is where Cricket's yellow again. So I'm like, is she just imagining them being pasty? It must be, right? And then Cricket's like, oh my goodness. And Bill's like, Cricket, what do you do? I said, I don't know. I was trying to aim the pizza delivery girl to our house, to our driveway, but then she crashed. And obviously Remy and the rest of the Greens are concerned that, it's, oh, she must, oh, hope she's okay. It's like, yeah, hopefully the pizza's not damaged. Of course, you're going to see this Cricket being selfish, but I think this is Cricket and his downfall also. We have telling Tina breaking the fourth wall, kind of significant, basically magnifying her descent to madness, and we can even see Cricket right here. Sorry, excuse me. Cricket right here, where he's the only worried about the pizza and not the delivery girl at first. And again, you get to see him being like a 11-year-old boy, just being selfish and wants his pizza. But you can see that his hunger is kind of taking over because he does look really he feels bad. He's like, oh yeah, the pizza delivery girl. He's like, come on, let's see if she's okay. And then Cricket's like, pizza time. He's like, Cricket. And Tina's like, oh, what was that? Oh, I'm not sticking. I'm not waiting to find out. And I'm like this. Oh well, no. First she tries to get out, but the mud's stuck in her tires. She gets the pizza, but she leaves her phone. Bad idea. And immediately when she leaves, the Green family comes in with Remy, and he's like, Tina's like, oh, they're monsters. I love this, like the headlights, the yellow with the green, and you see the red, and how everyone's going off their different ways. And I love how it's like a cornfield maze kind of, and like, oh, I like how Remy's like, oh, then my hunger's kind of taking over for me, and Greg's like, oh, just focus on that pizza, it'll be all worth it, Remy, just stay focused. And Tina's like, okay, girl, just calm down. Country people aren't gonna eat you. You're just imagining things. That movie's freaking you out. And oh my goodness, it's so creepy. And, oh, I can't wait to find that delivery girl. I'm gonna find her and I'm gonna scarf my meal with my bare hands. Ugh. And she's like, oh, they are gonna eat me. And Remy and you to see like, I'd like to get a fork and knife to get the job done. And again, does Remy actually have a fork and knife? Or it is also a dirty knife, by the way? Or is Tina just imagining that? Who knows? And I just want to play this right here. So I kind of want to play that last part because I kind of like that first perspective of Tina just running through the cornfield. Again, it's kind of like a maze, and you're kind of like dodging the monsters. It kind of also kind of feels like a video game. So again, hopefully, fingers crossed, no copyright or anything. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And of course, like I like how I was like, "Come over here," and I like how I was like, "Come here, girly," and she just books it. She just runs for the woods. Again, that's it for clips. Sorry. But what I do want to do is okay, there we go. So she runs through the woods and they're trying to find her and stuff, and basically, so this is basically the I guess there's different plots. I guess Tina is the A plot, Bill, Alice, Cricket, and Remy is the B plot, and Nancy and Tilly is the C plot. Yeah. Yeah, I would feel kind of like basically Nancy and Tilly kind of went off and like did their own thing, kind of. So we have Nancy and Tilly, and we have Nancy chopping wood, and they're all like in their sweaters and like in their jackets and trying to keep it cool because like, it's kind of like a chilly night, kind of. It's not kind of, it is a chilly night, and they're chopping wood, and then Tilly's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this wood and I'm gonna go," and then like Nancy's like, "Where are you going?" Tilly is like, "Oh, I'm gonna work on my statues," and she's like, "Okay, Tilly." And we have Tina running away, more monster freakouts, and then she meets up with Tilly, and she's like, "Oh, hello, oh, ma'am, you look spooked," and it's like, uh, it's oh my goodness, a real person, like a normal person, like yeah, like what happened to you? And it's like, oh, like oh, this crazy family. And this monster were going after me. Oh, monsters! There's no monsters in the country. What are you talking about? It's like, oh, this big farmer, this two crazy children, this demonic evil woman, this old woman, and then Tilly's like, oh, that's my family. And oh, before that, even Tilly introduced her to like her friends. Like, and Tilly's kind of weird, kind of like that, where she has these wooden scarecrows, kind of as like friends. So obviously, Tina's like, okay. I mean, not the weirdest thing that I've seen tonight. So Tina tried to keep an open mind, which I kind of like that, and I kind of like how with crazy people, they get put back into reality, sort of, and kind of to settle their mind and kind of lower their. I almost said testosterone for a minute, but she's that guy. Her adrenaline. That was the word. Lower her adrenaline, kind of put you in a safe place, so when the freak out happens again, it will catch you off guard. I think that's what horror movies try to do. So that's kind of what they want to do with here, especially with Tilly's such a nice, sweet girl in her jacket. Was it jacket or a sweater? I don't have the rest of this episode with me, so I forgot. But I think it was like a blue sweater, I think. But yeah, I think Nancy's was also blue with like a red scarf. And I'm basically telling, and she's like, okay, not the weirdest thing. Okay, that is kind of weird, but okay, sure. It's like, oh, and she explains the crazy family and the old lady, and she's like, oh, that's my family, and she just, what? And I just love how it turned to safety back to creepy. It did it so well. Again, Tina's descended back to madness. I love it. Of course, not for Tina. Hopefully, she'll be okay. Not put into an insane asylum, please. Hopefully, she'll be okay. Okay after this. And I can just see her friends back at the pizza shop saying, "I told you so," and also saying, "Like, thank goodness you're alive." Because the guy had this hat down saying, "Hopefully, she'll make it," but she's never gonna come back to us. So that's like the option. Since she's going, she's probably most likely not gonna come back. But anyway, I love how it goes back to creepy. So it's like with the wind blowing in her hair, she's like, "Yeah, I see. You're the pizza delivery girl. We have been waiting for you. It's been such a long time since we have eaten." Creepy. Tina's like, "I'm gonna go." Where are you going? I'm out of here. Oh my goodness. She just shows the books it. And again, we had Tilly in her normal yellow skin turn to this pasty green one with her teeth turning normal to sharp. So again, I think this is Tina's, someone names, Tina's madness. No one else has seen this but her. And she just books it, and of course, all the rest of the Green family come here, and she's like, "Oh, Tilly, did you see the girl?" "Yes, Papa." "Oh, oh, it'd be so great. Oh, why don't you come out? She's like, I'm not coming out. And she just leaves, and she just locks the barn door. Um, oh, I think she even met Nancy at one point, but I forgot what part that happened. But then they meet up later at the barn. So I kind of skipped this scene. I'm sorry. Even though just recently watched the episode, I just can't remember right now. I'm sorry. I think it's probably getting late. Who knows? Um, but yeah. So and I kind of like how they're all kind of descending to their own madness, kind of. I like how Cricket's the first one. That kind of like a mention of how Cricket felt bad that he didn't feel bad for the pizza girl, but he like immediately regretted it. But when he first thought, hopefully the pizza's okay, but like not the delivery girl. Now we have Cricket's breaking point where Bill's like, oh, she locked herself in the barn door. Obviously don't want to damage it, so hopefully let's just get some pizza from the gas station. Ill Bill, no, ill. That's my opinion. But Cricket just loses it. No, 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 no. I like how Cricket's point, again, not to attack her, but Cricket's right. We tried to help her because again, she watched the movie, so she's having her own delusions. But Cricket's like, we tried to help her. We tried to help her from her car. We tried to guide her, and now she is not feeding. She's not giving the pizza that we paid for. It's like, yeah, this is negligence of delivery. I think that's what it's called. And like, she's being negligent of her delivery, and we've been patient with her. Now we deserve our pizza, and I agree. But of course, Cricket's acting crazy, and she's like trying to break the door down. And I think Bill got an axe at one point, and they're just freaking her out more. I don't agree with that, but I do agree with Cricket to say this girl is to them is getting out of line, and they don't understand why she's not handing over the pizza to them because it's prepaid. They already paid for it. So you know she I like how she gets like a pitchfork and she tries to attack them. Is that working? She gets into the corner. Nancy with a hockey mask gets a chainsaw, carves herself like a way to get into the barn to like stop. Hey, wait, hold up, y'all. What is happening here? And they're like, I like how Cricket's like, she won't let us eat. And Tina's like, of course I won't let you eat, you cannibals. And they're like shocked. Because again, the pasty skin and the warts was Tina's madness and imagination. I probably should just stop saying madness and just use imagination. That'd probably be a better term, but and yeah, you cannibals. Like, what do you mean cannibals? You're trying to eat me from like the horror movie. And Nan's like, kid. I'm assuming she's a kid or young adult. I'm not sure if she's like Gloria's age. I'm not sure. But definitely younger than Bill and Nancy and Alice, and definitely older than Cricket, Tilly, and Remy. But is she Gloria's age? Is she's an adult teenager? Oh no, actually no. The owner of Mama Maroney said kids, so they're like older teenagers. So I would say 17, 18, kind of 19 maybe. I would say like that age range, like 17 to 19. Because actually I guess 18 you would technically be an adult, so I would say 16 or 17. Yeah. Like 16 or 17 is like the age range kind of. Um so she's like a kid like you need to like stop watching like like you need to have separation between reality and fantasy. Like that movie wasn't real. And they're just and it's just like I like how Nancy's like, be that as it may, that she shouldn't have accused you guys of being cannibals. But no wonder that she thought that. You were trying to break the door down, and you trying to spook her. And she's sorry, it wasn't our intention. We just got so hopped up on Mamaroni's, and I like how Cricket said, "Wow, I can't believe I almost I went really psycho like that." I like that because again, Cricket and Tina had a parallel of their own descent to madness, and them kind of realizing their own faults. I like that, and you know we have Tina say, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe I accused you guys. I'm so sorry, you guys. But here, you guys have been waiting forever for this. I'm so sorry. Here you go." And Cricket started drooling, and she slipped on the saliva, and the pizza fell on her. So, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, guys. I guess I had to like, order you guys another pizza. Don't worry, don't have to pay for it, but they just turn into real monsters. But again, it's from Tina's perspective. It's Nancy doesn't see like she sees them acting crazy. They're gonna eat the pizza right off of her, but she doesn't see the warts and the face color change. But she's like, you need to run. They're gonna eat the pizza off of you. But you said, forget what I said, run. And she just runs. They're trying to chase her. They gets the pizza off of her, throws it on the floor, and she just hitches a ride with like this truck driver or something, and she just has a maniacal laugh, and like she's gonna get even more crazy, and then they just start eating pizza off the floor. Ew. And then Nancy's like, oh, guys, we just don't do that. I'm with Nancy. I'm Team Nancy this episode, except for the gas station pizza part. And the pizza, since they're scarfing it out, a pizza mama's pizza on the floor goes in Nancy's cheek, and she eats it. She's like, it is that good. Like, oh, you guys weren't kidding. And she's like, oh, like, it's so nice that we get to eat together as a family. And that's the end of the episode. Oh my goodness. It's cool that we have like another like horror episode that's not Halloween, because you don't have to have it on Halloween. It's pretty cool. So let's see. What do I rank this episode? Excuse me. So sorry. This is crooked. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. 85. B plus. I thought this was a great episode. Again, I didn't really like that guy was being cuddled by the taller girl. Like that weird position. I don't know. That's so weird. I like that pizza guy. Just yeah. I'm assuming because cartoon logic, his phone is fine. That the pizza the pizza guy worker, but like the owner just like slapped his phone out of his hand. You could just put him to put it away. Like, you didn't need to like do that. I just felt that was kind of unnecessary, so I took a point out for that. And also another point off was at the very end with Nancy eating pizza off the floor. I understand with the rest of the greens. I still think it's wrong, but again, they're losing their sanity this episode, so it makes them kind of acting like monsters eating pizza off the floor. But Nancy still has hers. I understand the pizza must be like this world. It must be the best pizza in the world. Even so, ew, Nancy, you still have your sanity. Like, no, ew. So that's why it's an 85. But again, everything else, I liked. I like Tina as a character. Hopefully, she's okay. Oh my goodness. I wonder, she's probably gonna tell the tale to her, the rest of her pizza worker friends. I wonder if they're also her like high school friends. Maybe, who knows? But yeah. So yeah. So that's basically my review of Big City Greens season 3 episode 15A. It's called Pizza Deliverance. 85%, B plus. Great. Comment below what you think of this episode, the first half. And also, thank you so much to once again my 189th subscriber. I really appreciate you so much for subscribing, coming by the channel. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate all my new subscribers, my current subscribers, my original subscribers that's come on the channel. I really appreciate you guys. My new viewers, my current viewers, my original viewers just come on the channel just to share my my videos around, for more people to check it out and stuff. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. So, everyone. So yeah, I'll once again, I give this episode a 85% B plus. I thought this was great. And I'll see you guys later today for the second half of this episode called Horse Girl. And I'll see you guys later today for that. All right. Bye.